are doing something different. We are actually really working hard on this video project, and we were hoping to have it ready for you today, but it's not ready.
We worked all day on it, and it's still not ready.
Yeah.
And probably gonna work all day tomorrow too.
Which is why we're doing this Q&A today, but I mean, it's actually a really good time to do a Q&A because we haven't done one since before we moved.
Yeah.
So we thought you guys might have questions about what our life is like here in California because it is so different.
Yes, so we tweeted out and we put on our Instagram. If you haven't followed us, go do so. The links are down in the description. But that's basically how we ask for your questions so that we can answer them here. Okay, so our first question is from Rain Givens, and she tweets, how long are you going to stay in California? That's a really good question. We were actually just talking about this today. And we don't know. Last year, at this time last year, we were living in a van, and now we're living in a house in California. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Yeah, it is always crazy for me. I always like to think behind of where I was this time last year, and it's always so different from where I am today. And then I like to imagine, well, where am I gonna be like this time next year? And I don't know.
Yeah, we were in the beach house this time last year. On the Oregon coast. So like we've moved around a lot, and so I have no idea. I could give you a time, but I know we probably won't stick to it.
Yeah, I know, it's so crazy because when we actually moved back into Portland, I really thought, okay, this is it. Like we're sticking around.
Yeah.
We're settling down here in Portland.
And now look at us.
That lasted about 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Question 2 is from Mackenzie Mayer. What is your favorite part about living in California? There's a lot of things I really love about living in California. I love being closer to family and to a lot of really good friends. I'm really loving the weather right now. It has just been so nice to soak up so much sunshine. That's been super nice.
Yeah. I would have to say closer to family and friends. For this little one to hang out with them, huh? Yeah. Is it pretty cool? Yeah. And then it's a different kind of scenery here. So we love the ocean. We now live like more in the desert, which we've never really done before. We lived in high desert, but not like actual desert where there's like rattlesnakes and like cacti and stuff. So I don't know, I just like the change of scenery, the weather, and yeah, friends and family.
And I feel like where we're living, because we used to live in California, it was about 6 years ago, but we were living in Orange County. So where we're living now is just so different from Orange County, and the pace of life where we are is way slower. I feel like there's so much more space, there's not very much traffic, and it's just very different from Portland and also from Orange County where we used to live in California.
Yes. Skylar MX tweets, how is Parris adjusting to having a lot more space to run around? He loves it.
Yeah.
He freaking loves the backyard. I can't wait. We're gonna put grass back there. We haven't gotten around to it. But he loves, like, even now he'll just go back and lay in the dirt. I feel really bad because I'm like, we need to get grass back there.
Yeah, he loves
running
sunbathing.
around. Mm-hmm.
It's so funny.
And he loves like running up and down the stairs and the hallways, and he just loves all of this space.
Next question is from Abby Smith. The question is, do you think you will ever want to get another pet, and what would you get? Yeah, I mean, I someday would love to have like lots of animals, like baby goats and chickens and who knows, like all kinds of animals. A horse, a pony.
Jude says, yeah.
Smile. So I don't know if that's gonna happen, or if it does happen, I don't know when. But yeah, I would totally be down to get another pet.
Anna says, do you miss the van? I really miss the van. I loved that van. We put so much work into that van. And some days I'm just like, oh, I wish we still had the van. But it was our time to part ways, but yes, I do miss it.
Yeah, I definitely miss the van too. I definitely would love to have a similar experience with June. Different, but similar. I don't know if we will buy another van in the future or if we would just like rent one.
Yeah, like an RV. I don't know if we could do a van again, maybe, but we've already talked about like doing another trip like that, but in an RV.
Yeah, something a little bit bigger and a little bit newer.
With June.
Yeah. Next question is from Pratika Sigaran. I'm sure I pronounced that completely wrong. But the question is, which country/state will you move if you want to move from California? Again, I don't know.
Again, no idea. Could be anywhere.
I literally don't.
I feel like it could be anywhere in the world.
Yeah. We've always toyed with the idea of moving abroad temporarily. I don't know, but maybe.
Maybe. Next question is from Malika. How many kids do you and your wife want? How did your wife and you meet? What's the best adventure you guys took as a family? That was a couple questions. How many kids do we want? We want 3 or 4.
What?
Right? Or no, 2 or 3.
It's like, wow, you just added one. Corbin has always said 2 if we had a boy and a girl.
Yeah, I forgot. I know I've wanted less, but...
But I guess now we're doing 3 or 4.
No. We want 2 or 3.
I've always said 3. Probably 3.
Yeah. If we have a girl next, then we'll go for a 3rd.
I think 3.
So the next one was the next one from Malika was, how did you and your wife meet? I feel like that's a whole nother story, so we'll answer that another time. But what's the best adventure you guys took as a family? Probably the van trip.
Yeah.
And
or Europe, I don't know.
Or Europe.
I feel like Europe.
We haven't taken any adventures with you, huh? No.
Next question is from Hannah Joan. The question is, where do you want to take June in 2018?
Oh, that is such a good question. We want to take her to Europe, probably.
Yeah, I think we'll probably do Europe next year with June. That's what I'm thinking.
Does that sound fun? Just like, I don't know.
I actually really want to take her to Thailand, but
she has to get all her shots.
She has to get pretty much all of her shots before we can do that. I mean, I know a lot of people who have taken their babies to Thailand without all those shots, but I just don't know if we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hold off on that.
How does your pig taste? Are you gonna like bacon? This is her toy pig that she loves, by the way.
Are you showing everyone the pig?
On our Facebook page, Heather Tran asks, what's your favorite thing to do as a family, with or without friends or other family? Has it changed since you've moved to California? This is a really good question. We were actually talking about this, and it's our favorite thing is to get outside and explore nature, and that has changed so far since we moved to California because it was just so easy in Portland, and we were kind of already settled, but we're just now getting settled, and so we have not gone on like an outdoorsy adventure, but we might this month. We're hoping to do monthly outdoor adventures once we get like settled in our house. We're still kind of settling in, but yes, that is our favorite thing to do, with or without family. Like family comes sometimes or they don't, and it's our favorite thing.
Get outdoors, like go hiking, go camping, go backpacking, go
find waterfalls,
go to the beach, just like all that kind of stuff. It's such a priority to us, but it's so easy for time to go by without getting out there.
Yeah.
So I think we need to actually start just like scheduling every single month. It's like, okay, this is our outdoor thing. If it's not today, I mean, it's happening.
Yeah, so basically once a month is our new goal, to get outside
At least.
and do a trip.
At least.
Yes.
Especially, I feel like during the holidays, once a month is good. And then after the holidays, we'll probably do more.
Okay, so Calora Work says she's been a longtime fan, and her question is, what has been your biggest fear or challenge since making the big move? That is a very good question. It is always like scary and challenging when you move, and I think the biggest fear that we've done, oh, you need to go night-nights. This might have to be our last question, guys. She needs to go night-nights. I think our biggest fear would be losing who we are, and I don't know, it's so easy to like kind of get wrapped into the place that you are and kind of change, and obviously, yeah, people change over time, but we're just afraid of like losing a sense of who we are truly deep down. And it kind of goes back to like the nature thing, like we love to get out of nature, and we just want to keep that sense of adventure in our lives because that's what we thrive on. So it's really just like not losing a sense of who we are and who we are as people, and our originality and our individuality. That's been probably the biggest fear for moving and like moving here.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would say that obviously it's not that sense of adventure doesn't exist where we are now or anything like that.
Yeah, we just have to find it.
It's just different. There's just different lifestyles and priorities, and you can find different kinds of people no matter where you are at. Like you're gonna find good people and bad people no matter where you are, if even good and bad really exists. But
and in Portland it was just like came naturally, like that kind of lifestyle came naturally. Here it's like
I think I guess what we're trying to say is that Portland is very centralized about like the outdoor lifestyle.
And it's normal to do that for most people to go outdoors, whereas in California, some people just like to stay inside. So. Yep, that's probably the biggest fear so far. So far, Bug. Okay, but this one's gotta go to bed. We've gotta go to bed. Thank you guys so much for all of your questions. Be sure to follow us on all our social media. All the links are down below. If you wanna ask a question for the next Q&A, okay, she's like, end it already. Bye guys, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you tomorrow. Be where your feet are. Bye. She smiles. We're all done, June. Time to go night-nights, okay?